Hey guys, we're this is Jack. We're playing what are we
Ark
playing? Ark
Survival.
Surv Evolved. Yes, thank you, Sorcerer Von Croy. Um, yeah,
Many weapons.
I've been
Uh,
playing too many games lately. Dragonheart Wormkin got me into this Satisfactory game, which I think you saw some of, Source.
yes, I did. Pretty interesting stuff going on there. Making advancements quite nicely, actually.
Yeah, I think so. I feel a little bit. I feel like it's a little bit disorganized and a little bit unoptimized, but not the game, but my buildings and stuff.
It's
Um,
your first time. It's your first time, so it's
yeah.
understandable that it's going to be a bit more confused.
How'd the raising of the rock drake go?
It went beautifully.
Awesome. I see there's still some there's
Yes,
some
actually. Uh, I went out to get extra, and I got the extra, and I fed that to the Drake, and
mhm.
it got to the point where it was happy, and I was like, okay, I can rest now. I can,
Yeah.
sleep, come back, check later. When I checked back in, it was done maturing. So I was like,
Nice.
absolute perfection.
Hmm.
I didn't even have to use the extra.
Heck, you got enough you could probably raise a um one of the twins if you
Yeah,
wanted.
I probably could if I wanted to.
Triplets, I mean.
Yep, one of the triplets, but now twins
Now
because
twins,
their
yeah.
brother, that yeah, their brother, unfortunately,
Passed
succumbed
away.
to the power of Syndrels, I believe. The official statement is located in the logs. Yep, Syndrel, Syndaria, Syndurial, or whatever. Those darn jellyfish.
Oh, he
And
died to jellyfish. Oh.
yeah, and they came in such mass that the mass of jellyfish looked like this huge, great big white ghost with tentacles floating
Oh
below it. And they
my.
kept getting bigger as they all gathered together in this massive group. There was absolutely nothing I could do whatsoever to try and save the situation.
Right.
I tried immediately. I was like, okay, they knocked me off the mount. So I was like, okay, I have a chance. Try and teleport out. As I was trying to teleport out, they bounced me away from Finn.
Hmm.
They killed Finn. Since I was not teleported and Finn was not teleported, Finn unfortunately died, and then I died shortly thereafter.
Oh man, what a that would have been something to see.
Yeah, it was
It's painful. Sounds like it.
very painful, and the fact that here, in comparison to like the oceans on, say, uh, the island or Lost Island, where
Hmm.
you'll maybe have one or two, maybe five at the most show up in a group,
Right.
that one area of that the river was just inundated with them. There, it was like no fish, just jellyfish,
Wow.
literally just jellyfish. Terrifying, if you ask me. I was like, I have to try and
Sounds
get
like
out of
it.
here. And I tried, but unfortunately, no matter how close I was to the shore, since the shock goes through the water
Hmm.
to you, it still gets you. So if you're still in contact with the water, they've got you.
Oh wow,
And
yeah.
yeah.
Oops, I
Oh,
just turned off the lights.
yeah, that was like, whoa,
I
wow.
e-keyed the power there they go.
Okay.
I accidentally e-keyed the generator.
Oh, oh, okay. Yeah, that's an easy accident to do. That's an understandable
Hmm.
accident. But one of the projects I was thinking of doing was getting and making sure that your guys's four-legged tames here, the Ravengers, have
Revenues, yes.
higher tier saddles.
Oh, have you
So-
been working on that?
Going to grab the one that's not currently being ridden and see what it needs for supplies to upgrade this to top tier. And then I'll do yours because I'm not sure if you're going to be out trying to ride yours.
I'm probably gonna do my typical
So let's
metal
see.
run.
We need hide and wood.
Oh, I need
That would definitely
food
be a
and
good
water.
thing because I did metal runs as well. And stuff I was doing used up a large amount of it. So there's
Yeah.
only like emergency metal stocks. So we definitely need to restock that. Okay, metal. Or not metal, but hide. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. Can I move? No, I cannot. There, I can move with carrying 3. It's always unique how the carry weight system works in games.
Yeah, this one's weird because you can not max out and still not move.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
You have to have this buffer, which is weird.
And then there's the times where you do max out and you're like, how am I actually allowed to even carry this extra excess? Because it's like, oh, you can carry that, but you won't move at all.
Yeah.
Here. Okay, now we need more fiber hide and that. So we're probably gonna need more hide as well as fiber. That's one of the reasons why I also built myself a chainsaw to help with that portion.
It's always a good idea to have a chainsaw at hand.
Yeah, especially since it gives like 1,000 times more the value of
hide,
what you're attempting to work on for hide and meat. Our refrigerators are now like fully filled with meat.
It's what we eat
Yep.
on Ark. Vegetables. Whoever had heard of that?
Yeah, vegetables or berries.
Hey,
or
what the hell?
Those things. Those are like, oh, something's attacking something.
Ravager.
Oh, Ravager followed you.
Yeah. Must
I
have.
had that happen the other day, last night, where Ravagers followed me over here. Dung beetle, where there you were, hiding out in the beds. I also grabbed 2 lower level shine horns, I think they're called.
Oh, those things are so cute.
Yeah, one of the reasons is because they were so cute. One was on top of the base building over at Blue Base when I was out collecting the toxin for raising another team. I saw him, or yeah, I think it was him. He was stuck on top of the building, and then as I was like searching the area nearby, there was another level 5 shine horn that happened to be nearby, and I was like, oh my god, what did I do? I broke up a perfect couple. 2 level 5s, male, female. So I was like, well, I gotta tame the female too and bring her over as well. And that's how we ended up with 2 extra shine horns.
Cool.
Because they were just there, and I was like, oh, you're so cute. What are you doing on top of our building? Stuff's gonna happen if we don't take care of you. And I immediately just grabbed some mushroom and said, here. And there you go. The rest is
Oh, they
history.
take mushroom?
Yeah, they actually eat the brown mushroom,
Oh, okay.
and they tame immediately on one if they're low level.
Hmm.
Higher level might require a few more, but at low level, it is one mushroom and bam, they're yours.
Well,
They love you at that point. They're like, oh, this person or thing fed me. I like them.
oh, I went the wrong way again. I think.
That's so easy to do on some of the metal nodes and hunting for them because it's also green here.
Yeah, and it's dark now, so...
And like Nate even pointed out, there's no landmarks. It makes it hard to actually navigate yourself without having, noticeable landmarks.
Mhm. I agree. I agree.
Whereas like on a normal arc, you've got the zones and you're typically in a flyer. You can like notice the zones, pay attention to where the obelisks are, and then be like, okay, that obelisk is over in this zone, so I need to go towards that, blah, blah, blah. And there you go. Point
Right.
A, point B, no problem. But here it's like literal exploration on foot is an absolute necessity, but it's deadly as hell.
Yeah.
Because going on foot, yeah, Ravager pack suddenly find you, or if you're like in one of the blue to red zones, you end up with the rock drake that can just suddenly boom, there it is right in front of you, and it's eating your face, and you're like, oh, good.
Yep. You got this thing nailed, man.
Yeah,
Or yeah.
or at least close, close
Close.
enough. Yeah, I got it nailed close enough to know that that this particular arc is a very, very dangerous arc in
Yeah, it is.
comparison to others. Because there's not only the nameless that pop up out of nowhere and come after you, there's other things that are worse than them. Oh, God.
Yeah. There are worse things than nameless.
Yes, there are worse things than the nameless. But at least now we don't die to them as much as we did when we first showed them. Because heck, I
Yes.
remember that first day. What was it, like 4 or 5 deaths each, except for Nate. I think he only had maybe 3. But even Nate.
Oh yes, yes. When we first spawned in, that was rough.
Yeah, it was like, oh, we gotta go from the end of this particular room to the other end. Yeah, just trying to make the other end of that room.
Yeah. It was not happening.
Yeah, it didn't happen for a good hour or so until we realized just run the hell out super fast. Avoid the big snakes if you see
Yeah.
them.
Oh, and there were so many freaking
Raptors as well
raptors as well as the
as
duh.
caterpillar-like things, centipedes.
Trying to think, the giant snakes.
Yeah, those things. I know the name of 2, but I myself suddenly,
Blanking, yeah.
yeah, blanking on the specific name, but yeah, those things. And when you're like firstborn walking around in your underwear, yeah, those things are definitely going to screw your life up.
Most definitely. Okay. Follow me, buddy. Oh wow, you're going slow even without me on you. I got a
If you
lot of
want
metal.
metal and you are also carrying stone, you can dump a little bit of the stone because we
I
still
dumped the
have
stone already, so...
Oh, so it's all metal.
Yeah.
Maybe Bitey needs some extra carry weight capacity.
He hasn't leveled up in a little while, so I'm not sure if he's going to.
He will level up
Let's
eventually.
see, 900, 1200, 1500, 17, 24. 1724 metal. That's how much I'm bringing back.
1724 metal. And what's his carry weight capacity at?
1,000.
Damn! Wow. That, that's amazing. What's my carry weight? Mine's at 904.
Hmm.
On Jasmine, your carry weight's better than mine. And you're moving slow. Holy crap.
Yeah, he was going slow.
Yeah, that's insane. But at least
Even with me not riding him. So yeah.
Yeah. I gotta get Jasmine's up, but the female versions of the tames are typically a little bit weaker in some spots.
Oh,
Sometimes. Yeah, it depends on the species, because I noticed the Shinehorns, they are so close in stats that it's like I could literally, if I get those to the highest possible level or a decent high level, I could probably raise a Shinehorn that's got near perfect stats.
Nice.
Just from the parents once I get them slightly higher level. King of Evil. Hello and welcome.
Only reason I know this is because the activity feeds up, but looks like Captain Chicken changed his name.
Oh, Captain Chicken changed his name again?
Yeah, I know. There was an event on the on my activity list that I recognize, and it's no longer Captain Chicken on that for the name there. So I think he changed his name.
Rebranded.
Yep. And it's daytime. I can clap off.
Clap on, clap off. The clapper.
Yep.
I remember that stuff. That was future tech for way back when we didn't have smart houses, and you just be like, Alexa, lights. You know, and in the past it was, and lights turn on or off or something like that. But it'd definitely be funny if somehow, like an internet glitch happened and you could screw with neighbors.
Oh, that would
It'd be like,
interesting, yes.
Neighbor's
I only have
kitchen.
2 smart things in my house. I have a smart light switch
It's rave mode.
and a smart outlet.
Yeah. That is a requirement. You have to have the smart outlet.
It used to be on a timer. Oh, you bastards.
You got a pair
Pack
of
of raptors.
Bluetooth. Ooh, raptors. I hate those things sometimes.
And a scorpion.
Especially the raptors, the aberrant raptors, they always, I mean literally practically always knock you off your mount.
Yep, this pack of 3 or 4 raptors knocked me off the mount, that's for sure. Oh. Jerks. And we both... Oh, another scorpion.
Yes, that is true. We were like near a much larger size group back when we did start on the island. And differing events cause differing situations, and we've dwindled down to 3 right now, and the other individual is on vacation right now. So right now it's the main server admin and his cohort in crime. Me.
Cohort, yes.
And we do have, or did have, another individual or two, but they haven't logged back in for a while.
Yeah.
And who knows, maybe Erebus will rejoin us at some point.
Maybe.
Yeah, it'd definitely be awesome if they did, because I was looking forward to their expertise and knowledge of this particular map. But unfortunately, uh, their system was having overheating issues, so the last report I knew of is they were getting a new cooling system installed in their computer.
Hmm. He told me
And
some pretty high numbers, but they seemed reasonable given air cooling. So,
what were the numbers at? How high were
uh,
they?
70s and 80s. See,
70s and 80s. Yeah, that's a typical max.
yeah,
If on a really,
it does.
really hot day, for example, like 25°C, you can definitely expect that you're going to see something like that when you're gaming. Because heck, my idle
Playing,
temperatures
yeah. Go
are
ahead.
35°C today because it was a very hot day today. It hit 91.
Yeah, I decided that. Oh, I already told you about switching back to air cooling, didn't I?
And we switched from air cooling, or
Or the
switched
water
from
cool.
water cooling to air cooling because water cooling is definitely more complex. And every time you make a change, you like literally have to take out everything and re-install
Well, it's
all
not quite
over.
that bad, but yeah, it's the it's just more of a hassle. And I'm a tinkerer, so I like to
Yeah,
tinker with things. So um it just got to be too much of a nuisance. I had really great temps, and but I wasn't getting any more overclocking headroom that I would want uh for having the hassle, you know.
yeah, yeah. And it's all about getting that extra oomph
Hmm.
out of the system as much as you can.
Plus longevity. I mean, if I was one of those ones that didn't tinker so much, it wouldn't be an issue because you by keeping them cooler, they last longer. The parts will.
Yes, that is definitely true. So the cooler you can keep the parts running at load, the better off they will actually be.
Yeah, the longer they'll last.
Yes.
So yeah. So it would have been good to keep it, but at the same time, it was just. Plus, I didn't want to buy another water block for the GPU, and I was like, do I want? I had too much radiator for just the CPU. I had a triple 140 and a triple 120 rad. And that was how I was cooling my GPU and CPU before, and then I switched out the GPU on a what would you call it? A bipolar manic panic moment, and uh, yeah, and I didn't want to buy another CPU block for, I mean GPU block for it, and it's just a hassle every time I do something to it. I have to reconfigure it all, and yeah,
Yeah, yeah. At least for the portion that you're working on, most definitely. You might not
yeah,
have to do the entire system all over because if, like, say, your CPU and everything going to that radiator, especially if you're using like different radiator, one for the CPU, one for the
mm,
GPU, and you're not using the same radiator system or pump to do the other, and you're using like a different network, voila, there you go. You've got kind of like the personal mini awesome water cooled network, but not
yeah.
everyone can afford to split those. A lot of
Yeah, I
times
didn't
they,
have two pumps, so they were both on the same loop. But
yeah, so you do.
there was definitely plenty of headroom in the loop for both of them.
And when you do like an interconnected loop like that, you sometimes end up having to replace more than you would want to, just because when you're like resetting everything, it just kind of offsets it, and then you're like, okay, I need a new connector there because of
Hmm.
blah blah blah, stuff like that.
Yeah, new fitting or whatever. It was just, eh. I kind of felt bad about having to get rid of all the parts, but eh. At the end of the day, I got one of the big Noctua heat sinks, double tower heat sinks
Oh,
for
definitely
this for
nice.
the CPU, so it can the fans can run slow and still keep it cool. So
And Noctua is definitely top tier in
yeah,
the cooling industry when it comes to fan cooling. So yeah, a lot of people are like, "Oh, well, I don't like the looks of the Noctua fans," but hey, it's not about the looks; it's about the performance.
that's right. I mean, I've always been a function over form guy.
Exactly, it's about the performance, how well it can perform or outperform something that's set to be like ultimate star detail of
Yeah,
ultimateness or whatnot in like a fantasy world. But yeah, that's a fantasy world. It's pre-designed to look good and perform as well as something IRL. But the IRL one is like, well, military warships, good example. They perform so well at sea sometimes that it, even amazes the military. They're like, how the hell is this ship still floating?
right.
Just because they managed to get the performance in. But what? It doesn't look that awesome. It's not that comfortable to ride in. But you know what? It'll get you from point A to point B, and it'll keep you alive.
Right.
Performance. It's about the performance. Now, I got lucky with my particular tower cooler or whatnot, and I'm like way over what my CPU's power wattage would be. So if my CPU wanted to definitely take and cork itself up or spool itself up, my tower cooler is definitely capable of handling it because I paid attention to what the power wattage of my system is, which is 65, and I have
Uh-huh.
a thing that's like double to triple that,
Oh,
just to make sure my CPU stays ice freaking cold. And
right.
it does. My CPU stays nice and cold.
That's cool.
It practically never goes over anything in the 60s, and it only hits the 60s at max. It's similar with my GPU. I'll probably hit like 65 at max on either the CPU or GPU, and I'm fan cooled. And those are like stats you would expect from a water cooled system. And I have my memory overclocked with the XMP profile.
Good.
As
That's a
well
basic.
as,
That's an important basic
yes, very
performance
important.
thing to do.
Yes. And I also have my GPU, which is already factory overclocked, but I have mine overclocked by assistance of the NVIDIA software.
Oh, the control panel.
Yeah, the GeForce Experience control panel that allows
Uh,
you to do the automatic adjustments. I like pre-tested and found the perfect overclock setting of an extra 75 megahertz, and now I literally have the megahertz speeds of a GTA or RTX 3090 and guaranteed graphics quality of a 3080, and I'm only on a 3070.
yeah.
I twice. I twice.
I
Okay.
tried. Yeah, I tried to. Yeah,
Yeah, I
that's
definitely
funny.
sound like a Disney character right
Yeah,
there.
for a second there. Yeah.
I definitely tried to tweak that up to full 3090 speeds or whatnot, but found that I was not fully capable of it, and my games would crash and stuff like that, like Ark or whatnot. So that's when I like tested it, tweaked it down a notch here and there, and I landed on the 75, and it's been perfect ever since. With a little extra oomph, it makes this game so crisp and clear. It's like I get close to this door right here, and it's like so crisp and clear that
Nice.
it's wow. Similar with the walls, these S-Class walls. the detail and the clarity. And I managed to actually stream it at similar quality because I've rewatched my streams and I'm like, this stuff is definitely awesome.
Now the map says I've been where I'm at before, but it doesn't look familiar.
Yeah, that's Ark for you.
Well, it's familiar because it's green zone, but yeah.
And at the same time, it will like categorize anything that's within the zone of where you're at, and there could be like an entire cave network that's like underneath you or above you or something like that that you've never been in, but happens to be in the same zone. So it'll just boom, there you go. You've been in that general area. So
Right.
I'd say the map is more of a general locational device than it is more of an actual accurate locational device.
Mm.
And I think I've definitely majorly fed the. Oh, here's more dung from me. I've just been running around inside the bedroom feeding the dung beetle. Because it's like every time I turn around, there's a new piece of poop.
Lol. Oh.
And my OCD is like, clean that up and feed it to the dung beetle.
Mm-hmm.
But it definitely is worth doing because it ensures and makes sure that we've got oil going on, as well as if we do need at some point the extra fertilizer if we ever actually get an actual greenhouse going on. And then there was the side thing I was doing of leveling the Ravager saddles, taking those up to Ascendant for extra defense of the Ravagers.
Mm.
Should get back to that, see what's needed here. Okay, need more fiber, more hide. So yeah, that's what I mentioned chainsaw earlier, so I'll have to grab chainsaw. And go out and get some hide. I was gonna say fiber, but I've just grabbed the fiber. So. Okay, right. Gem crystal. Oh, we have another egg.
I think I'm gonna teleport back because I'm kind of lost on how to get.
Or lost.
Lost.
Yeah. Understandable. I've gotten myself lost a time or two floating around the map.
Got a bunch of mutton, so that's good.
S Plus has a poop collector.
Oh yeah, they do.
I did not know this.
Yeah.
So I've been like, yeah, I could be having the S Plus mon collect the poop.
Yep.
It would take away my butlery jobs, my Dino Butler job.
Give you more free time for other endeavors.
My butlery work. How am I gonna butler for people if
Right.
I can't be a butler if it's all automated now. I'm the ultimate Dino Butler, trained by Black Butler from the anime series Black Butler.
Mm.
He's simply one hell of a good butler. And he is, because whenever young master would be like, "Oh, I need this," he'd be like, "I'm on it." And like 2 seconds later, young master would have the item in request.
Mm.
Sebastian was always an awesome butler in that aspect. He was also a demon too.
He was a demon.
Yes. He was a demon under contract with young master.
Oh,
Because young master ended up in trouble one time, and he just happened to be nearby and made a deal with
with a
young
demon.
master,
Oh, okay, for his soul or
and
something, huh?
pretty much. And young master was like, you know what? I don't want to die, so do whatever spell and blah blah blah. And they're in a contractual agreement from then on.
Hmm.
Definitely an awesome anime. If you're into anime, that's definitely
I'm
one of
a
your.
little bit. I'm not a big fan, but I'm into it a bit.
Well, Black
What's the
Butler may
name?
actually.
Black Butler?
Yeah, Black Butler. It's a
Okay.
very good anime. It's kind of like in old England.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like right at the turn of the century when tech starts actually starting to happen and stuff like that.
Ah, okay.
So it's
Industrial
like,
Revolution, turn of the previous century.
yeah. So it's kind of like the perfect time frame for some individuals in their likings for shows of that sort.
Hmm.
Because they still ride around in coaches and things like that, and
Right on.
horseback. So it's kind of a really cool anime in that
Sounds like
nature.
it.
I really liked it, most definitely. I watched the entire series all the way.
Nice. So
And I
it's a
still need to
series,
go
not a
back
movie,
more.
but a series.
Yeah, it's a mini series. It's not
Okay.
too big, it's not too small. It's kind of just like the right size for someone to actually get into and enjoy without it being overwhelming.
Hey, Pink Frost, frosted sprinkled donut.
Oh, hey, I know that name.
Hey, look, you're a subscriber. Right
Pink
on.
Frosted
Thanks.
Sprinkled Donut. I remember that name because they're a follower
Yep.
of my channel. So
Sup? So do you want me to call you Donut now? Instead of you are Captain Chicken, right? Yeah, okay. So do you want me to call you Donut or now or something like that?
or Pink Frosty, Frosty Pink.
It ain't me.
Uh,
Donut
Different
ain't
name.
you. It ain't you. Oh. Okay.
Obsidian. Okay, and I needed
I need
hide.
to build a freaking farm already.
For veggies and other stuff or whatnot.
Narcotics and at least
Oh, no.
narcotics.
Oh, yeah, yeah. The narcotic berries.
I should get the material to build some stuff and do it. Call me Jack. Okay. Okay, Jack.
Okay, let's see. Needed hide. Yep. So that's what I got the
How am
chainsaw
I gonna
for.
run piping up
Y-
here?
Yeah, got to run piping to come up there from down below.
Give me a trick.
Oh, I ended up on the other side of it, and I only wanted to get on top of it.
How about I just build a farm by the water? That sounds easy.
How about I somehow turn invisible?
There you go.
I saw invisible flares. I was like flying around behind there.
Hmm.
I think it was probably the heat from the industrial grill. The heat waves give that invisibility like look of
So if I'm
uh,
gonna build a farm, I'm gonna need some
predator from aliens.
plots. So I need uh, uh,
But I'll have to research that poop collector and get us our poop collector collecting the poop, because the S plus stuff, the radius and range of their stuff, we could have a newborn down here that's not even on our deck that we have classified as being our nursery, which is like the one that's right up there. We could have it down here, and it would still get the same benefit of one that's like right next to the nanny. S plus stuff is
Holy
definitely a
cow.
recommended mod, if you ask me.
It is an awesome mod, but the seamless crop squares
Yeah,
require 500 stone a piece.
that's a lot of stone.
Yeah.
Let's see what ingredients. Okay, so drop, grab.
For narcs, I only need a small plots, right? Yeah. Make 10 of them.
There we go. Fully maximized. Dung beetle is totally full. Ignore the poop. That's. I'm like walking by and the dodo had a pile of poo behind it.
Oh.
Just ignore it. Just ignore it. Don't you don't need to. It's not a necessity right now. Because the dung beetle is totally happy for sure. If that dung beetle is not happy, I would definitely be amazed.
Okay. Am I gonna be lazy and build it down there? Or
Oh, well, you could be. Or are you going to be more industrious and put it on the platform that we were going to do the greenhouse, which was the very top one?
yeah. I
Which is
am
way,
incredibly lazy, so I don't know. Unless I get into a manic frenzy, then I'm not so lazy.
That's understandable.
Let's see. Let's look
I
at.
also think it's why Nate has been avoiding this, because he probably came up here and he's like, where do I start?
Right.
Do I want it square? Do I want it round? And he's definitely the expert in designing more rounded shapes in the game than we are. We're used to like inverted pyramids and square things. And Nate's the only one that's experimented so far with more shaped things. Oh, these snap together very nicely, actually.
Well, that's me placing them very nicely. I'm not snapping them. But,
well, either way, they cooperated without a problem.
Yeah. They need fertilizer and they need seeds. And they need water. So I gotta get water up here somehow. Why'd I have to do it up here?
So we'll need stone or metal piping for sure.
Stone for sure, because
yeah,
metal.
Stone's cheaper than the metal when it comes to the piping. And it's like ancient European Roman stuff. Like back when it first started, it was done with stone cement like piping. In fact, a lot of cities, and I know the cities around where I live, a lot of the sewer systems are done with great big cement pipes that are buried under the streets.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a bunch of verticals.
Okay, I need to go over there, and I need to look for large creatures to beat up. Several ways. And I need to put the chainsaw. The chainsaw's already in the slot. Welcome aboard Von Croy Airlines. Today we will be flying towards a very large dinosaur and killing it. Please keep your tray tables in the upright stationary position until we come to a complete landing at the station. We'll be right now. Oh, hey, it's a bear. Oh, look at that large piece of metal.
Oh, we need stone. We're out of stone.
Ah, damn, I was supposed to use the chainsaw in order to get that. Oops. Yo,
Okay.
hey, Bernstein bear. Oops. I was supposed to use the chainsaw again. Damn it.
I've been
OP,
throwing away the stone, and I could have saved it, and it would have been useful.
OP sword. Definitely OP sword.
No, we got a lot of stone. What the hell am I talking about?
Yeah, we should have a very good amount
I
of
must have
stone.
been out of range of the vault to grab it.
Oh, yeah, that is possible. Yeah, have to be within a certain proximity. Okay, no, yeah, that's why I couldn't move. Wrong button. That explains a lot, did you see? I'm sorry, Ricky. I didn't mean to ruin your show. Huh?
What was that?
Oh, the Lucille Ball show.
Okay.
Because she was always trying to get on Ricky's show because he ran a nightclub, and she was always trying to get in his show. And there were a few episodes where she like completely ruined the entire evening's planned events.
Oh.
And she was always like, "What?" Stuff like that.
Yeah.
Great old TV days from the ancient days. Had to watch it when I was a kid because my mother was the one who controlled the TV. I had to watch what she wanted to watch.
Yeah. You were a kid after all.
Yep. And when you're a kid,
You don't get to
you
choose.
kind of have to obey the rules. Well,
Mhm.
the parent says it's my television. You watch what I watch. And since we already have a ton of meat, I'm going to get rid of the red meat. I'm going to save the, oops. I need to pick all that up again because I dropped some of the hide out. Put that away so I'm not wasting the gas. Okay, try this again. Because we're inundated with regular red meat, but the special meat, I'll try and save that. Via
Now I
my
could use a cinema
portable
crops.
meat locker.
I sure could use a cinema crops right now.
Yeah, Cinema Crops is awesome as well. I definitely love those tames. Probably one of the best tames ever created
Yep.
by any dev or user of the game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, our character is suddenly in pain of water, as always. It is Arboration after all. This place will dry you out faster than the Sahara Desert.
Aberration. Aberration. Nope. 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 Not gonna fly. Where is my pipe? I lost my pipe. No, it's over here. I need to get higher. I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Ah, zip lines, and Ravengers. That's how we're gonna do it.
The Revenger's definitely awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, pick up my portable meat locker. That being light bright.
Mm.
Oh, beautiful tech stegosaur. Wonder if I should farm it for the tech materials. My vote is yeah. Sorry, tech stegosaur. We need your resources. Oh, it's friend. Oh, it had a friend. 2 techs in a row. No waiting. 2 techs, no waiting. Plenty of hide, some extra metal. Got a little bit of powder. Got some circuit boards. Nice. This is one of those trees like from Red Forest that could use a tree platform.
No, I don't want you to go down. I want you to go up. Ah! Bitey, come here. Good buddy.
Oops. I oopsed.
You oopsed?
Yeah. 1 extra swing and it vaporizes and it's like, oh, I was supposed to use the chainsaw to get extra hide. I definitely love OP swords.
Yeah, OP swords are nice.
Yep, OP swords for the win. Now, if we would have had swords like this way back in the day, I don't think we would have ever had to worry about medieval countries taking over medieval countries.
Right.
Because they would have stayed where they were, because they definitely wouldn't want to get cut by one of these things.
Mm.
And or they would be like, we've got to build a bigger and better sword. Then you got the Buster Sword invented from Final Fantasy VII that Cloud would use things like freaking Behemoth with sword.
Ah!
It's like, how does he even technically manage
To carry it.
to use that thing? Because it's so huge.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what is attacking? Bugs. Well, because bugs decided to attack me. We're
Bugs
probably
Bunny?
going to have a lot of extra Tritons suddenly. See how much. Well, not too much. But that's definitely one thing on this particular map. Oof. Big stuff up. I don't lose the hide. That's why I'm over here. I try to control where my mouse cursor is when I'm dropping stuff, and because the game like suddenly shifts line, you're suddenly like clicking on something that you don't want to click on.
Yeah.
And it's like, yeah, the devs should have thought of that like a long time ago. But no, they
But no.
didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Keep the line where the line is, so that folks don't accidentally drop stuff that's on a different line that suddenly gets moved up in the way where you're doing your thing. Or it's like you literally scroll through the inventory in order to get to the next line type deal. But it auto scrolls essentially. And when it auto scrolls, puts the thing in the way, and then you're like stuck. Let's see if this will actually work. If it'll. Nope. Didn't let me on top, so can't do that. But that's actually a way to do that and then fly into base. That works. Okay, now let's get the good meat out of here. Get this cooking. I saved the special stuff so we could cook it. Got rid of all the red because we got more than enough of that. The steaks, in other words, our fridges are inundated with steak.
Yes.
Okay, that's cooking. Oh, your Revenger's trying to follow you up the side of the cliff.
Oh, can you correct him?
Let's see. Ladders in the way. Okay, there we go. He's running over there. Okay, behavior enable, behavior disable. And we'll park him right here in front of the fabricator. So you'll find them over there at the fabricator.
Thank you, Vaughn.
You're welcome. Okay, we've got too much steak that I can't fit the good meat in there now. So we'll just remove some of the steak. And there we go. Okay, now hide for upgrading Ravager cells. May as well just put it all in here because this is where it's going to get used the most at the moment. Okay. It's now purple. We need fungal. Good thing I went for extra wood yesterday and earlier today. Okay, is that enough fungal wood or do I need a little bit more to go up? 351. And can't move. Okay. It's amazing. I still move the same even though I just picked up a pick, put it on my shoulder. And it probably weighs just as much, if not more, than the amount of wood that I was carrying. Fun how the physics in this game actually works sometimes.
Right.
Where it's
or
like
lack thereof working.
Your neck pet is like the weight of a necklace. It doesn't weigh anything. It's- Okay. Okay, this to take this up the next notch is definitely gonna take a lot of everything. Hide, fiber, and well, wow. But hey, once we get this one done, we'll put this one on Bitey, and then I'll work on doing the other one. Because he'll still be away for a few days and we won't need to worry about him missing the cell. At least till probably after the 4th is probably what I'm thinking, because he's probably on a special trip with family and friends. It probably extends probably past the 4th because of the holiday. Okay, so fiber. We definitely have the fiber. That's super easy to get, especially when I go farming. Oh, how's your farming project going?
I got one set of plots irrigated.
That is definitely awesome.
That's a start.
That's a definite good start. Pelt. Flint. Stone.
I can't connect to the dynamics. Irritating. I want to use the dynamics to put the. Okay.
Yeah, the like flexible
Yeah.
tubing is opposed to the hard line.
Yeah. Can't put the
Yeah,
spouts on the flexible, unfortunately.
yeah, that flexible stuff is picky. It's got to be like from hard line to hard line in order to use the flexible. It's kind of like doing a thing around a corner
Yeah.
kind of idea that it only allows.
I think that's technically irrigated.
Well, if it shows that it's got water, then it's definitely irrigated.
Yep, they're all irrigated now.
Excellent.
It's a little ugly, but we can hide it. We can hide it.
That too. Because it will hide for a certain amount up to like the spigots. And those are like decently okay. No problem there. Just what manner of sorcery is this? Is a good question.
Right.
But it works if you ask me.
Okay, now I need seeds and fertilizer.
It's also a way we have an iguanodon, so...
Yep. I need to go get some narco berries so that I can make him make seeds.
Yeah, if you don't find the seed while hunting for the narco berry, you can easily make the narco berry seed.
Mm-hmm. I got 2 narco berries, so I can make...
Oh, you can make the seed for at least 2.
Yep. Got 2 seeds.
That's a good start.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where are we on this? What else do we need? Okay, more fungal wood. And of course the hide, so I'm gonna have to go look for
I need fertilizer before.
right down here in the one bin. There's plenty of fertilizer to grab.
Okay.
The
Which bin?
storage vault here that has all the alternate stuff other than resources.
Oh, okay, that one.
Yeah.
Fertilizer.
I could call it all over, but I'm so used to not using SMod.
Right.
Besides, it adds content of actually making it look like something is being done.
Mm-hmm.
Instead of just standing there and everything magically, deliciously suddenly happening. Lucky Charms! Just like the one on my shoulder there. Named Lightbright. A very lucky charm to have indeed. Keeps the evil nameless at bay, at least for a short time. Till the light suddenly actually goes out by accident or something.
Mm-hmm.
Or deliberately. Okay, 192 more fungal, so I need to grab some more fungal wood as well as hide. So I need to do a double hunting mission. Oh. Yeah, raptor on the hill.
And I used almost all the fertilizer.
That's understandable. There are a lot of plots up there.
Yeah, 10 of them.
And having 6 in each, that would be 60
16.
fertilizer.
Yep.
So that's easy enough to replace that over time. So there's no worries there. The dung beetle produces
Well, more than we can use.
plethora. Yeah. Use it. It does like 20, 30 sacks of fertilizer each time. Especially when you do a full load. This area has a few
Oops.
red mushroom patches. Be a little more careful getting to the trees.
Yeah, I want to transfer 8. Let's put stack them up. Alright, we got 10 narco plants.
Nice.
Nice indeed, yes.
Level 86 Spinal. I don't want to get too close to that.
No. He might actually hit hard.
Yep. Oops. I turned off the inventory. What's wrong? Inventory. Quick miss is happening.
Oh boy.
Yeah, when obsidian just plops in your face, like what?
Right.
I see a big tail that would have a lot of hide, but it's across the river past a Karna and a Spina. See, how can I sneak up on that? Oh wait, we might have something big over here I can go after. I see a little silhouette of
A mouse got a moose, got a moose. Will you do the fandango? Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening. Me, Galileo, Galileo, Figaro.
Fine.
Oh,
That's one let. Oh, hey, there's a scorpion. Hey, raptor, get off my freaking tame. Hello, scorpion. It's amazing having so much meat that I am like literally just fussing it.
Oh, those are cute little charge pets. Sam and Shine.
Yes, they are. And they're getting better with age.
Who's a
Because they were
cutie?
only level 5 when I found them. But the one was on top of our roof at Blue Base, and I was like, well, what do I do about this? You know, protect it or kill it? And I was like, well, protect it. And
Right.
well, now we've got a neat little family. And then as I was exploring the area outside of the base, there's the female walking around level 5, and I'm like, oh crap, what did I do? I just like stole her husband or something. So I was like, you know, I gotta grab her too. So. All fun and positivity, and they were just too cute that I just couldn't ignore them. Okay, yep. Definitely got max wood for now. Definitely need more hide, so I'll have to do a definitive.
Is that a drop?
Yeah, there's a purple drop in the lake. It's one of those underwater ones that we always avoided when we first started. But the lake is also a certain depth that's not too deep, so we know that it's not going to be super bad like it would be on the island or Lost Island, where it was like out in the ocean or something.
Yeah.
It'd be like, well, just how deep is that? Am I going to need an oxygen tank to make it down far enough to actually get to that particular?
Right.
Whereas, like, at least with the rivers and the lakes here, they're at least
Fairly
shallow.
shallow. Yeah.
Yeah, shallow
You can
enough
see
that
the bottom.
Yeah. So, much safer scenario in comparison. And I'd rather have a little bit more safety than the sudden possibility of death and dismemberment by floating down too far and ending up being crushed like a soda can due to the depth.
Yeah. Or stung by multiple jellyfish repeatedly.
Oh, that too. Yeah. Bane of our existence in Ark. For any of our water tames.
Oh yeah.
For sure. Because like any
And
of
for
our water
us.
tames, and for us. Any of our water tames or us have been like thoroughly thrashed to
By
hell
them.
and back
Yeah.
by the Syndrals. Those freaking super over OP power
Jellyfish.
jellyfish from hell. Because they are just they're too good at what they do.
Yes, they are. I agree wholeheartedly.
Okay. Let's see what else
how's
is
our...
needed to finish. Okay, now we just need the hide. I got more than enough of the wood to finish that one. So just need the hide now. So now I need to go hunt about big enough things to get enough honey to make it worthwhile.
Here, you want some company? Because I'm getting ready to quit if I don't find something to do with myself. I did my mundane task of the day, which was farming.
That water jug's empty. Need that water jug.
Let's go kill a Diplodocus or something.
Yeah. Those definitely have a lot of hide. And there's one down by the river here on the opposite shore to the right.
Oh, to the right?
But nearby it's one of the large crabs and a few spinos, so we have to keep track of who's nearby and what they're doing.
There's a Paraceratherium. They probably got a good amount of hide.
Paraceratherium over there, so they definitely have a good amount.
I'm Perry. Say hello to my claws. Ow.
Whoops.
Running away.
That means it's definitely hurt.
Yeah, it's down to 180.
Needs only another hit or two.
There she goes.
And then one of the two of us with chains.
I'll let you have the honors.
Okay, and then get rid of all this excess meat.
Imagine throwing meat away.
Yeah, I'm saving the good meat, though.
The prime.
Stuff that can be used for getting tames more easily. Saving that as much as possible. Definitely a good amount on that kill for sure. Okay, which direction did you go? I kind of lost.
Oh, I didn't go far.
Oh, there you were. You were behind me. That's why I didn't see you in front.
Yeah.
Okay, we've only got Stegosauruses there. Drake.
You got a raptor on your tail.
Two raptors. Oops. Thankfully, friendly fire doesn't
Yeah, it's
damage
turned off.
our own creatures. Because I just chainsawed one of our guys by accident going after the raptors. I didn't even see the raptors coming.
Yeah. They came from behind. Just like in Star Wars.
As always.
You guys aren't on the surface, are you? I see the entrance. No, we're not on the surface.
Surface is way up there.
Yeah.
Way. If it was daytime, I don't think they even have suits that are capable of handling the heat that's up there.
Yeah. No daytime strolling on the surface.
I've never strolled up there. I've only been there by accident.
Here's
once
an aberrant raptor you could chain.
Oh, raptor?
On the ground, right there, is dead. It's free hide. It's right behind you.
Oh, right behind me. Oh, yeah.
I don't know, you don't have to. But
Yeah,
it's free hide.
Hide that we don't have to kill is definitely worthwhile. It's not that often that you actually see a dead raptor, though.
Yeah.
Raptors are supposed to be like king of the hill.
Pretty tough. Here's a oh, we already opened this one.
Oh, yep. You and Nate have definitely been the ones that have found the most of the explorer notes.
Oh, yeah?
Even in my explorations, I wasn't able to find many, if any. I only found one extracurricular in the entire map zone that I've actually unlocked.
Oh, or exit? Oh.
And there's an exit to the surface over that way, and then one over there, and then one down that way that I know of, that I've found. Because
all I know of is the one that Nate showed me.
Yeah, and the one that Nate showed you is the upper one to the left or the right? One of the two. Yeah, I think the upper one to the left. And then there's one that's up to the right. And then one down to the lower right that I know of. I haven't been far enough down in the red zone to find anything else, because the blue zone being like that gray rock area, and then the green zone, of course, very self-explanatory green.
Yep.
And then the red zone, kind of a darker, deeper, more kind of
Death.
unsatisfactory bell movement look.
What the?
An unsatisfactory bell movement.
Yeah.
Diary.
Okay then.
Yeah. And it has that area. It's a red area.
Okay, I'm gonna gently drop down here and gonna take the bridge across.
Okay, so kind of Skyrim it carefully. Oh, look at this guy.
Yeah, he's pretty.
Oh,
He'd be
I'm
useful
stuck.
for circuit boards.
Yeah. Wow, the sparkly though. I like the sparkly, so we'll let it live.
Okay.
For now. We know where it is if we definitely need it. There's one of those moments where it's like, I need 2 circuit boards. Voila, there you go.
Well, if you chainsaw them, you get more, so...
Yeah.
There's not much around.
Yeah, the big things aren't as plentiful.
Prevalent. Yeah.
It's like right when we
Oh,
need
down
it.
there. Down there. Down there. Oh, oops. Down I go. Okay.
Oh, I see a Paraceratherium over
Yep.
there. Oh,
And there's a Diplodocus. There's a couple of Diplodocus over this way. Oh, are you doing the Paraceratherium?
yep.
Okay, then I'll get the Diplo.
And Paraceratherium. Being chopped up.
Get him, Bitey. Oh, I don't have my chainsaw with me. Dang it. Yes, I do. It's in my quick slot. Never mind. I don't have enough gas. So you're gonna have to finish this guy off. I'm out of gas. Uh-oh.
What happened?
Bitey was engaging with another.
Oh, okay.
Can you come over and chainsaw this Diplodocus?
Give me a quick second to move some meats and drop the bad stuff.
Three minutes, roughly,
Roughly 3 minutes
before it
left on it.
despawns.
I accidentally dropped some of the hide. almost got the red meat gun. Okay, good. That should have all the red meat gone without the hide. Then being lost.
Okay, I can see your outline. You head west.
Teleport. I'm teleporting straight to you.
Okay.
Okay, chainsaw.
Yeah, I ran out of gas.
Let's see. I have 96, so I can split half here and give you some.
Yeah.
Okay, should be
Thank
right
you.
there.
More Paraceratherium and Diplodocuses and stuff over here.
Oh, scorpion came in. Two scorpions came in. Oh crap! Red mushrooms.
Holy cow. Paraceratheriums give a lot of meat.
Yes, they do. There's stuff in there that I noticed that I don't need to be carrying the extra weight of. Diplodocus over there that you're going after. And there's that Paraceratherium here. Hello, Paraceratherium. Oh, I'm right in the middle of a patch of red mushrooms. I'm amazed they didn't go off on me. Lucky they didn't go off.
Yeah.
Oh, a Ravager came out of nowhere, joined in the fun. I need to kill the Ravager before it eats the hide.
Yep.
Ah, shit. Either it or I. Oh, and there's another Ravager.
Here,
Dismount.
I'm coming.
Kill with the sword. Those Ravengers came out of nowhere, and they had so much stuff on them, I'm not able to move.
Ooh.
My carry weight is at max.
Put stuff on your, yeah, you know.
Yep.
I think I've seen enough. Well, then no, there's one more Paraceratherium. I'll get that one, and then I think we have a lot of hide.
Yep, you definitely go through a good amount of getting stuff done to finish saddle for your Ravager and get one definitely started for Nate's Ravager. Have it go up beyond green tier and come into ascendant level. Wow, with all that I couldn't carry, but the Ravager is capable of carrying. That's like, wow. It's only half weight, even holding me as well as the light pet.
Mm-hmm. Ravager's pretty badass.
Indeed.
Where are we? Oh, we're down below the waterfall. Okay.
Yeah, we're at the lower area, because that's where all the big stuff was noted off on the right side.
Mm-hmm.
At the left, like we're usually on the left. Now we're on the opposite shore for a change, so it looks different. Whoa. Now they'd get some speed for a real good jump there.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely a good amount of prime meat.
For sure. We got quite a bit. Hey Jack, how's it going? It's going pretty good. It's gonna be a short night for me tonight. But it's going pretty good. I'm kind of weary, and that's part of it. I'm a little bit weary from a day,
Yes.
quite a day.
Life.
We got some metal, and Von Croy has decided to upgrade the saddles for the Raptors, or not the Raptors, the Ravengers.
Yep, get those up to the top tier. So I'm working on one for Jax, and then I'll be working on one for Nate. I'm assuming that this is possibly Nate that you're talking to.
Yes, this is Nate that I'm talking to.
So shortly after I get Jax
we are out of room for prime meat,
just
so I'm gonna
some of the
chuck
steak.
some of the,
Yep, just chuck some of the steak because we got more than enough steak for sure.
Mm-hmm.
We even got steak in the other fridge too. The other two fridges.
Yes.
And we've never had this much of the prime meat, so that's actually a very positive thing to have that much prime meat.
How are you doing, Nate? Oh, I don't know. I didn't sleep well last night, and then today was a long day, so I'm a little sore.
And that literally emptied out that inventory, but we now have an ascendant saddle that we can put on your Revenger, and then we can start working on Nate's Revenger.
Thank you. Gotcha. Yeah, I should be back tomorrow or next day, so that'll be good. And I'm doing good. Right on.
Oh, trophy item.
It'll be good to have you back, Nate. How's your trip going? Or whatever it is you're doing. Oh, this is cool. We can use artifacts to augment. I think, no. Yeah, we can augment our equipment. So it has better cold or heat resistance. That's cool.
More fungal wood and more hide.
More fungal wood? Are we out of fungal wood? Yeah.
Yep, I think I have all the fungal wood from the main bin. And then here's a teeny bit of hide.
Ah. I guess I could go fetch some fungal wood.
Then we'll probably have to wait for dinos to start respawning for hide to take up another notch. But I've got Nate's up to a purple.
Nice.
So that's not bad for what we had left in here. It at least got it up there. So let's see. 44 more fungal wood and 384 hide. So, well, if you run across something over there, we could at least take it up to the yellow tier, and then probably have to grab the mega mass of stuff when stuff starts respawning again. Because there's no more hide here. Fungal wood or hide. And we already grabbed all from here. Oh, well, there's... No, we don't need to worry about hide.
Yeah, we got hide. It has been good. I will do some research before I get back to see what we will need for boss fight. Okay, Nate, that sounds like a good idea.
Good idea indeed. That way we can get some boss fight
Action, yeah.
That's under our belt. Because that's the cool thing about the game is for your given character that you're using, those stats follow you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we just need 44 fungal wood to take it up to the next.
I'm gathering fungal wood as we speak, so
Excellent.
I'll be back with that in a bit.
Excellent indeed. Yep. I had a feeling my lake pet was still on. I was like, yeah.
Oh, come on.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4.
Got the I got the space elevator built in Satisfactory, Nate, and I got steel. We're up to steel level.
Nice.
Unlocked its steel tech. We got coal power plants, so we're producing 600 megawatts on coal. So
That's real good.
yeah, you need to. I'm gonna put the fungal wood in here and where it goes.
My character's dying again, as always.
When are we not dying? Really, I mean, from the time of birth to until you die, you're from
Yeah,
birth on, you're dying.
that
Yep.
is absolute truth. Both of my water jugs are empty.
Oof. There's. Oh, let
Yeah,
me
I'll
show you what I
the,
built, Nate. I built
the
a full-on greenhouse.
get water.
Well, not a greenhouse. I built a garden. Yay! Got a little garden with narco berries growing. 5x2. Oh, nice. Yeah, you got pipes all the way up there. Yep, I ran it up the let me turn on the pipes so you can see what I did. I mean, it's kind of ugly on top, but it was unfortunately necessary to make it ugly on top.
Yep, that's
So I
just how it happens sometimes with that.
ran it up from down there.
Okay, we are now at Mastercraft. What all do we need for finishing? Oh, we only need fiber and wood. We may have Nate's done without having to go through a whole plethora of stuff.
Nice.
Because we only need fiber and wood.
And we got fungal wood and wood.
That. And then some. I don't know if I grabbed my particular Ravager, but I just grabbed a Ravager.
Yeah, you're on Jasmine.
Okay, I wasn't sure. I just grabbed the nearest Ravager. Was like, okay, let's go over to the vault.
Now I want to. You mind if I? What'd you name your Finn? Can I take a look at Finn as full grown?
Oh, sure. In fact, I probably need to add some stats to Finn, but didn't get to that.
Finn's pretty. Finn kind of looks like a little bit like Rocky.
And there we go. We have a Ascendant saddle for Nate's.
Yep, and Finn's got 25 levels.
Hello.
Stop looking at me like you're gonna eat me, Finn. Okay, I'll put Finn back unless you want to level him up.
There we go. All three of our Ravengers now have Ascendant saddles.
Nice. Our Ravengers are well protected.
At least as well protected as the game allows us to do.
Mm-hmm.
That's not too bad, and if there's any resources that are needed that ended up being put over here, it's easy enough just to know where they're at.
Come look at this. Tell me if I'm the only one seeing this. But Nate is sleeping standing up now.
Oh, I've seen you do that too.
Have you?
Yeah. Where you'd suddenly be standing up. Oh, for me, he's laying down. But okay. I have seen those instances where, like, one or two of the other characters that are technically supposed to be sleeping are suddenly standing up, and you're like, what the heck is going on, you know?
Right.
Because you don't expect to see someone suddenly standing, especially if they're not online.
All right, well, I'm gonna head off, but I hope I can be able to get on tomorrow. Okay, Nate, you have a good one. Hope to see you tomorrow night.
You have a good night, Nate.
We should build the poop collector.
Yeah, I think that would definitely make things a lot nicer.
Needs cementing, 125 cementing paste, 75 hide, and 250 metal ingots.
Because that would definitely be good to have something to automate that instead of using up resourceful time doing other projects.
Right. Let's see. Inventory. Not enough inventory space or weight. I'm too heavy.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
That's always amazing when you like run into one of those situations where you're like working on a project and it's like, oh, you cannot do this project because there's too much stuff on you. And it's
Where's
like,
the cementing paste that it seems to think I can grab?
cementing paste.
Do we have any?
Yeah, there should definitely be because I made a lot. Look in the chem station
Okay.
because I may have left a lot of it in the chem station.
Nope, there's no cementing paste in the chem station.
Okay, because I know I made a lot of cementing paste earlier. Let's see. Cementing paste in the fabricator.
Fabricator?
Yep, it's off in the fabricator.
Okay. Got the cementing paste. Now I need 75 hide. And we're out of hide.
Oil. Hide in the upgrade station.
Okay. And then I need 250 metal.
Let's see. Metal's either available there, upgrade station.
I got one. I got some. All right,
And
we got one.
Nice.
Okay.
Whoops. I went fully prone for no reason at all. Okay, fertilizer transfer. Because now we need to rebuild the side stuff because we actually have plantings happening. So I'll have to keep an eye out on more plants now. Just to make sure they've got the appropriate fertilization going on. Must keep our plants happy because they keep us
the range
happy.
is huge. So
nice.
we're good. It's unpowered though.
Unpowered. Where'd you place that? Yeah, in here, possibly where we.
No, it's powered. It's powered now, I think. No, it's unpowered. Unpowered. How do I power you?
We'd have to extend a link that somehow makes it inside here with an outlet.
Where's the electrical boxes? Or why don't I pick him up? Pick
You know,
up.
'cause
Can
even
I
this
pick him?
guy.
Nope, I can't pick him up.
Okay, we'd have to get a power line in here with an electrical box in here.
Okay. I figured because there was a light there that it would be close enough, but
That's what I would think too, but even this over here, when it comes to the radiation suit station.
yeah, I gotta somehow show the power lines. Show
Go
wires.
figure that guy is
Okay.
like almost in a radiation suit. He's wearing a biohazard.
There's wire right here. Just need an electrical box.
Yep, you just need an outlet and then it should definitely do what it needs.
Okay. Is it called an outlet? No, yeah, it is. Okay. Gotta unlock the engram. Electrical.
But if we can just go to him to get the poo to transfer
Oh,
to...
he'll automatically put it on the dung beetle.
Oh, hey, that's even better. That is definitely even better.
Yeah, are you powered now? Oh, he uses tech or fuel. I forgot. Yeah.
Tech or fuel? What
Propellant.
kind of
Propellant.
propellant? Oh, well, at least
Will
we haven't...
automatically use fuel. They have no power available. Can use tech generator. Oh, we need a tech generator.
Oh, that would explain that. Nate hasn't gotten us up to the tech yet.
Yep.
But
Well, we have one of them, and we can power him when we're ready.
yeah, I don't mind until we have whatever available. So, because I've already gotten used to doing it from multiple maps. It's the
That's
Dino
just
Butler.
disappointing. That's just disappointing, isn't it?
Pick up poo with honor and be proud that you picked it up.
Yes.
Walk through the door with a smile on your face and don't let the master know that you're carrying poo. Because the master might be like, what are you doing? Oh, I'm carrying shit. What? Why would you be doing that? You're my butler. You're supposed to be carrying tea and crumpets.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, well, give me a second, sir. I just need to sanitize my hands, and I'll be right with you. In fact, that's one of the things that I constantly keep around, and even if I only go downstairs to check the mailbox or whatnot, I will
Oh, speaking of that, I need to check my mail. I haven't done that today.
Oh, yeah. I'll even make sure when I come back in after even checking the mail to sanitize my hands with the hand sanitizer just to be safe. I think it's one of the reasons why I have not gotten COVID, and I don't want to get it because I've already had a brother pass away from.
Yeah, COVID's bad.
Yeah. I already had one of two brothers pass from.
Oh, I'm sorry, man.
That, and even they didn't deserve that. Yeah. The unfortunateness of it,
nobody deserves
people not
it.
fully understanding what it is, why it is, and so on, because it's a whole new ballpark for the entire planet.
Yeah.
And with how quickly stuff happened, because it was reported in China, and then 2 days later it was reported in LA, and then I was like, holy shit.
Right.
How does it go from there to there in that fast of amount of time? Modern world, cruise ships, airliners,
Yep.
faster than travel used to be capabilities because it used to take several months to get across the Atlantic on board a sailing ship.
Yep.
Now you can do that in a day or two on a cruise liner. And if you're on an airplane, you can do it in a matter of 4 hours. Well, maybe a little bit longer than just 4
I think
hours.
it's like 8 across the Atlantic.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. That
I mean, 4 maybe if you were doing supersonic, but
yeah,
they discontinued that service.
unfortunately they had to because the Concorde was pretty much nearly a 30 to almost 40-year-old aircraft, and consistently and constantly maintaining and consistently doing that, there's wear and tear that's going to happen that you just can't fix after a certain point. So they had
Yeah.
no choice but to retire the fleet. Now, oddly enough, the Russian Soyuz company, with their particular derivative idea of that particular thing, they've got newer, somewhat Concorde-like jets, but I personally don't trust Russian aviation to actually safely get people around properly.
Yeah.
That was already proven by a video I watched from a bloke that I found on Facebook. And his videos about flying and stuff like that is rather educational and also oddly entertaining. Even though they're like largely about disasters and crashes and things like that, it's about, learning the science of who, what, why, and where, and how things are better now because of those accidents of the past. Well, there was an accident with one of the Russian jets that, even stopped the world from even considering buying it as an option to replace the Concorde. And it's all because their nose is different and it like literally obstructs visual acuity for the pilots.
That would be bad.
Very bad.
Yeah.
So it's one of the key reasons why, like, the French airline that kind of like was the key portion of the Concorde was like, no, we're not going for their design. It's just not safe. Just not.
Just not. Yep.
Yeah. Although, if you're on board a Russian helicopter, some of those things are built like freaking tanks. You
Right.
are very likely to probably survive a crash in a Russian helicopter. Only because they, like I said, they're like literal flying tanks.
I think I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks.
All right. Let's see.
I've been yawning for a while now.
A decent amount of time for our given stream, and I managed to get all 3 of our saddles fully finished in 2 days. Yesterday I did mine, and today I did yours and Nate's.
Right on.
So that's not bad at all. Now, after that, the harder one that's going to definitely take a little bit more effort from all 3 of us would be your
Rock
Drake,
Yeah.
or at least the main ones having an ascendant saddle. Mine already is.
Oh my god.
But you'll notice the red gems. A lot of them.
Yeah.
We're going to need a lot more because all of the red gems that were in here literally went into that saddle.
Well, there's still some left, thankfully.
There's still a few, but only enough to do a small project that requires the red gems. So that's why it'll take a little bit more.
It might be a little bit too expensive to upgrade the Rock Drake saddles.
It might be, but it might be slightly worth it, so long as we definitely don't end up with those stupid spirals.
Yeah.
Those things are the evilest.
Well, I'll see you later. Vaughn.
All right. You have an excellent evening, and I'll be signing out shortly
All right.
myself after I get stuff stowed away here. Set in their correct directions.
Later. All right, Twitch. Oh, excuse me. I'm yawning. Yeah. It's been fun. I hope you had a good time on the trip through this little minor adventure. Till next time, have a good night. Bye.